Hello and welcome to Reasonable Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at Gun Metal Arcadia Zero, which as you can see here is available through Humble Bundle, the Humble Monthly. They had started giving out original games a few months ago. This is one of them. We're going to take a look. You can see here we started out, we got a nice little story. Let's go through, I'll sum it up for you. There's two classes, Vanguards and other guys, which I missed there. It went too fast. Basically, you can play through the game two different ways, really, as a melee user or magic kind of ranged user. Just going on the story, ancient elves or new ones, I'm not sure. And an evil menace you have to come up and fight against. There we go. Let's take a look. Now I'm gonna start off where I last ended. And usually I play earlier. This might be the last level. I'm not sure. We'll go through. You can see a lot of similarities to older games, which is really cool. First ones I thought of were Faxanadu and Battle of Olympus, which conveniently enough, when I did some research on it, were two of the influences, or at least some of the ones he was trying to emulate. So good job on that part, because I immediately saw those. It is fun. We'll go through, there's some secret rooms and keys and shops, and this is kind of the whole gearing up for the end kind of deal. You see that you got your last rest before the end. You get 3 lives, then you got to start over at the beginning. And here's the shop. You get plenty of stuff to sell, just like other games. Maybe one of the Castlevanias, what was it, 2 or Zelda 2? I don't recall now. It's been quite some time since I played either. Then you can sell your stuff, get money, buy some other upgrades, as you see. And the weapons as well, there's quite a few of them. They all do slightly different things. As you can see, I have a sword here which says Jay's sword, or whatever it was particularly named. And oh god, I'm a noob. Anyway, you can choose from a battle axe, which is slow, does a lot more damage, and to a sword there's other type things. There you can see what they consider magic. Oh my god, what am I doing? 1 life remaining. This is going to be a great video, folks. Let's see, there we go. Alright. There's all sorts of different magic. You see, platforming isn't particularly hard if you're not being completely and utterly stupid, like I am. But I usually fail once or twice on it each time. It's just the way it is. I never really feel like, the game has been cheap in any way, shape, or form. Everything was kind of my bad. Spikes, and you always want to watch out for spikes. Doesn't matter what game it is. Let's get them. And those guys, oh, I hate those guys. Alright, let's go. We got a little secret. Oh. Yeah, take that. Let's get in there, see if there's anything worthwhile over here. Oh, wrong button. Oh, and I hurt myself. Wow, this is stellar gameplay on my behalf. So you get the treasure chests. A lot of the rooms, quite frankly, they're not worth the time going in. You just face bosses, and the treasure chests, I mean, they don't really offer much of anything too exciting. Some things you can sell. That's mostly it. Let's see here. You can break this And oh, now I can't get up there. Thanks. Can I? No. I'm gonna keep trying. Oh, it's a heart. I need a heart. Well, alright, let's go. And we go through, like I said, platforming sections aren't particularly difficult in this, but that's alright. We got this guy and this guy here with a hook and who just smacks me in the face. Nice. Alright, go through, jump around, and let this guy drop his hook. If you stand still, obviously you can see that he will just drop it right in front of you, which is nice. Don't have to do anything. Those guys are a pain in the butt. Let's jump up over here. And there's lava there, which is always quite fun. Oh, another guy to kill. And you can see these guys aren't very tough either. We have been playing as the Vanguard. Pardon me, I'm sorry. The Vanguards, which are the melee users, particularly because they were the first ones that I saw. Did not encounter the other option first. Let's see what's in this room here. And just a bunch of monsters. Okay. Now there will be a treasure chest, but like I say, most of these rooms are not really worth anything. Yes, you get some stuff to sell, but you know, those emeralds aren't really worth a whole lot, and the life I lost was essentially not worth that. There we go, another platforming section. Now these are a little bit different. There were a lot harder areas to go through, I can tell you that. Earlier, including this hive, but we're going to get to a boss here and noob it up, I'm sure. Now this is where I could see playing the other path would be good. Oh, wrong button. Which you will see me do a lot, as at least to me it feels like the jump and attack are opposite of what you're used to lately. I don't recall if that's the way it would have been on the Nintendo. It's been too long. And I noobed it up. Game over. We'll play another one here. We'll try and get a little further this time. We'll zoom through. But as you can see, you know, as far as retro gaming goes, I mean, this is pretty spot on, emulating some of those older, more classic games. We'll sell our stuff again. I apologize again for all the throat clearing. But we want to get the video out to you. It's been a while since I did one, so we're gonna get moving here. Alright. And let's get going. We're gonna skip those rooms there that don't really offer us anything. And hey, we didn't hit the wall. Alright. Nope, still can't jump up there. And now most of the other areas do have more enemies, so don't think that it's all as empty as this. Like I said, this just happens to be this particular level. But again, playing through it, I hadn't really found any of the platforming to be particularly hard. I don't think there was anything that caused me to curse other than at my own incompetence, which happens quite a bit. Get this guy. Alright, come on. There we go. Oh, I hate those things. And as we talk about my own incompetence, here we go again. And get a couple coins. Alright. We'll go back through. Hopefully we do a much better job about this time. Do not make any stupid mistakes. Now let's talk about this as a humble original. From what I can gather, there will be another game, just regular Gun Metal Arcadia. And kind of checking up on it this morning. It's actually going to be roguelike. You know, with some randomly generated rooms and some different different mechanics than this. This is more of a, you know, just straight up old school game, which I can always dig as long as they're done well, and this one appears to be. We'll get going. You know, it even has some of the movements. Sometimes the responses are a bit slow, but that's how some of these games were. So it's hard to get mad about it. I think it actually mimics some of those properties quite well. We're going to skip past there. There's nothing of note in that room. We'll get going. And, oh, we got a new... Dang it. Oh well. As you can see, my little magic item change. I now have a boomerang. Go, go, boomerang. Get closer. Hey, that's pretty alright. It's really hard to judge when these fireballs are coming. I haven't quite seen any tells. Nah, not really. Just him opening the mouth and that stuff come flying at you. Oh, whoa! And I'm gonna die again, I'm sure. Go, 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 go! You see, the boss battles, you know, contrary to what you see with me noobing it up, is, they're not all that difficult. Oh my god, you kidding me? Yes, again, this is totally my own incompetence causing this. And, no, we'll go back to that. Let's sell our stuff again. Yes, we'll sell this. Yes, we'll sell that. Yeah. 5 gold. And as you may remember, I think we picked that up in a room full of monsters, which is, you know, hardly worth going into the things for them. You see, you can attack in all directions. Well, all directions, up, down. Oh, nope. There we go. We'll get down through here. Again. And I probably should have put my sword down and stabbed him. And, nope. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we'll do this again. Why not? Nope, oh, I keep hitting that. Inventory there, you can see what you have. You see, not really worth the effort in coins. And a lot of them. We'll just keep going. We can show you the little upswing there. But yes, the main game, you know, will be a bit different. So I'm interested to check that out when it does come out. No real time that I saw as to when to expect that, but we'll keep our eyes here on it. And that's one of the things I do want to talk about, and I think it's great that, I guess, to maybe try and drive some sales to the Humble Monthly, that they've offered some exclusive games. Now, so far, you know, something like this, it's not a bad game. I don't think this is particularly the state or the level of development that maybe somebody is going for to release something, especially if people aren't aware of what it is. And I think that's one of the drawbacks of having a game on as the humble original is. Basically, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be the main game? Is this just supposed to be kind of like a demo? And I'm not really talking about this one in particular. It's just, players may get the wrong impression if you're kind of using this as a testing ground or just kind of get your name out. I believe the gentleman who did this had worked on Borderlands or Borderlands 2, I forget which one now. So that's very cool, and it did give some exposure, but like I said, the problem I kind of see with it is you're never really sure what you're looking at when you check out these games. Is this a game that's going to come out in the future? And you're just getting a sneak peek? Is it just something quick put together, which is fine too? Of course, the game jams have come up with some good ideas, and games have come out of that. That's just something as a consumer you're never really sure, and as a developer, I don't know, I might be a bit wary about it because people might get the wrong idea. This is a bit shorter, assuming this actually is the last level. A shorter game, you think, oh, well, that's great. But, what's here is fun. I don't really want to take anything away from that. It definitely is a fun game to play. There we go. We got a room up there we'll check out. But, try and get back to that point is you just don't know kind of what you're getting with these things. And, it's good. I hope that we get some true gems come out of the humble originals. This one looks promising to me. This is more of like a demo for the main game that he wants to make, which is great. It certainly piqued my interest in it enough that I did check into it. But to say that everyone does that, well, that's probably a stretch. So, I mean, it does good, and in some ways it may not do a great service to some creators as well. We'll sell our stuff, and then we'll move on. These levels here, this one is pretty short, although I seem to be dragging it out forever. Up. Guys, let's get them. There's pretty decent level design. I got those boots, I can walk through the lava now. They were probably available at the first store and I completely ignored it, and these guys are a pain in the ass. No, oh, I don't like you. There we go. And here we are, we're on the final corridor. Like I said, this one is shorter, so don't think this one is exactly representative of the other levels. There is a story to go along with it, of course. Basically you have your choice. Your mother was one of the factions, your father was the other, so either way you go, you can honor your parents. And I think this is our big boss, big dragon, and oh, it's so hard to move sometimes. Oh, I should. No, there we go. Yeah. I mean, those things come out and You know, he opens his mouth, but it's already coming out, so it's really hard to gauge when that is going to happen. There we go. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. We'll just throw. Oh, he's no. Get him. One hit away. The end. Well, there you have it. That's this humble original Gun Metal Arcadia Zero. If you get a chance, I don't know if it'll ever be available otherwise, but you know, it's a fun game to play. Fun old school game, maybe scratch an itch for you. And if you do get a chance to pick it up or play it, do so. It's worth your time if you're a fan of this genre. Thanks again for watching. This is Reasonable Review, and we'll see you next time.